Alright, my name's Moonlands, and very recently I became aware of some alarming information. Information that I believe not only are some people unaware of, but that those that aren't need to be informed of immediately, for this information gives rise to some catastrophic implications. It's my belief that the names of internationally renowned people such as Sebastian Coe, Olympic gold medalist, chairman of the British Olympics Association and president of the International Association of Athletics Federations, and Dick Pound, vice president of the International Olympic Committee and president of the World Anti-Doping Agency, and even the mainstream media should be brought into question. To explain and inform, I'm going to start simply and then steadily expand. I think it's going to take me 2 videos to do this. A, to preserve the mental health of anyone watching this. B, because the whole of this vast tapestry cannot be fully comprehended without first examining each piece. We begin on the 12th of August 2017 with Great Britain and Northern Ireland winning the gold medal at the 4x100 metre relay at the London World Championships. Let's look at the BBC record of the video. There it is. All the lads ran brilliantly, setting a very fast time of 37:47. Jim Ely in particular opening up a huge gap there, ridiculously good, according to Michael Johnson. Perhaps could have used a more accurate adjective there, but I appreciate the enthusiasm, MJ. Yep, Japan having a good run too.
Out on the outside, Japan are having a good run. Jim Ely's running.
That's great. It's gonna be time! It's gonna be time! Oh, he loves it. He loves it. Not sure whether I want to know what scenes unfolded in the commentary box there. So there we are. Amazingly well run. European record. Great Britain and Northern Ireland have never got that medal before. Now, in the moments after, we had the likes of Colin Jackson, former Olympian and 110-metre world champion hurdlist, Gabby Logan, and the post-race interviewer exclaiming that their time was the 3rd fastest in history.
Steve, that is the 3rd fastest time in history.
And then it was out in all the papers. The Telegraph article here, there it is, look. Guardian article there it is, look. Even at the time I thought to myself, in the past few years alone, I'm pretty sure I've seen some world records and Olympic records in this event. 3rd sounds very high. I know you were just repeating what some journalist told you in your earpiece, but you said it, Colin. And all time means not just the men's, but the women's and the para-athletics men and women's. Okay. As it happens, there aren't any women's or para-athlete times in the top 20, let alone the top 3, so that does simplify things, luckily for you, Colin. Some people might immediately think a quick and obvious way to check this out would be to look at the world record progression. Looking at these times, we could attempt to reason the following from their statement. A. This is the 3rd fastest alongside world record setting times. Wrong. That would make it 4th, even 5th, because the USA have 2 instances of 37:40. And it's not a world record setting time anyway, so why compare it to these? B. 3rd fastest time alongside World Championship world record setting times. That would make it 3rd. But again, it's not a world record setting time, so why compare it to these ones? Referring to the world record progression to figure this out is, of course, a flawed practice. By its very nature, the world record progression's purpose is not to keep track of all the fastest times ever recorded, simply to document the breaking of each world record. But we'll come back to this, because while checking these times, I discovered that the world record progression itself contains some disturbing issues that I'd like to discuss first. The current world record for the 4x100 metre relay, the fastest time ever recorded, is 36:84, set by Jamaica on the 11th of August 2012. The world record before that was 37:04, set by Jamaica on the 4th of September 2011, and is the 2nd fastest time ever recorded in that event. So for the first 2, the world record progression happens to follow the fastest times ever recorded. However, the world record before that was 37:40, set by the US on the 8th of August 1992, and equalled by the US on the 21st of August 1993, as I mentioned before.
Because the USA have 2 instances of 37:40.
Discounting Jamaica's 37:10 in the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, as it was disqualified because Nesta Carter failed a drugs test. Naughty boy. Now here is where the problems begin. Between the USA's 37:40 at the Stuttgart World Championships 1993 and Jamaica's 37:04 at the Daegu World Championships 2011, Jamaica set a 37:31 at the Berlin World Championships 2009. Now, shouldn't that have been the record between them? Well, it actually took the International Olympics Committee and the IAAF till January 2017 to disqualify Jamaica's 37:10 time from 2008. What's going on there? Alright, mate, could you just do these blood tests and stuff for me? Check if any athletes have been cheating recently? Alright, Seb, yeah, sure, mate. Find anything? Nah. Were you looking though? Not really. You know, you always say we don't want to upset the apple cart, you know. Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, see you later. Alright, let's go. Mate, Dick's pounding me about retesting a load of stuff. Oh, the pounder? Yeah. Dick Rich? Dick Dollar? DD? Double D? 2D? Yeah, the Dickmeister. You getting pounded by Dick? Pounded. Richard W. Pound. Yeah. Go on. Well, he wants us to retest 454 different samples again, because, you know, he wants to be all certain and ethical. Classic Dick's, mate. Yeah, that's Dick Punch for you. Like, for the past 9 years, we haven't been doing it properly. Jeez.
Find anything? Nah. Were you looking though? Not really. You know, you always say we don't want to upset the apple cart, you know. I know, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, see you later.
Anyway, give it a good check this time. Alright, we'll do, Sco. Cheers. Alright, mate. Sco! Those athlete samples for retesting, you didn't find anything, did you? Yeah. About that. Surely Big Dick Pound and Sebastian Coe, you know, good old Dickie P and Sebby C, surely they can do better than that. So until 2017, almost 10 years later, as far as anyone was concerned, the 37.10 was legitimate, so the 37.31 was merely a championship record. So even though it was the fastest legal time, it's just not allowed world record status because the IOC and the IAAF took too long to get their act together. By the way, Carter wasn't even in the 2009 team, he was replaced by Steve Mullins, so there probably wasn't any cheating going on, so why not give the team the world record? Then again, if the IOC and the IAAF do have the books amended to have the 37.31 as the world record between 93 and 2011, it might be pointless, because if they keep working at the same rate as they are now, we wouldn't find out till next year if that was cheated too and have to change it again! So, it seems pretty clear to me that the first 4 positions of the world record progression should read 36.84, 37.04, 37.31, and 37.40. So the world record progression itself has some severe issues. Now then, as I mentioned before, the world record progression's purpose is not to keep track of all the fastest times ever recorded. To explain, from 2012 we've seen multiple times recorded that were faster than the 37.40 of 93, but not faster than the 36.84 of 2012, or indeed the 37.04 of 2011. So none of those times will appear on the world records progression. But they're all in the top 10 fastest times ever. Which brings us back to our initial questions. What in the name of shot put were Colin Jackson, Gabby Logan and the mainstream media talking about, and where in the hell did Team GB and Northern Ireland actually place? Okay. So if we include doubled times, so Jamaica's 37.36s, they got 2 of those, and USA's 37.40s, they got 2 of those, and the USA's 37.46s, they got 2 of those, let's count down the list. Let's keep going down. So, oh, it's not 6th. No, it's not 7th. Oh, it's not 8th. No, 9th. 10th. Oh, no, it's not 11th. 12th. 13th. Oh, no, it's not 14th. 15th. There we go. 15th. 15th. Okay, 15th. So now going to the world record progression to narrow it down doesn't seem so crazy, does it? Gabby Logan, who cares? But Colin Jackson is a decorated athlete, man. You'd have thought he followed the sport. You know, what the hell's he on about? CJ? Come on! So, the only true statement they could have meant is that with that time, Great Britain and Northern Ireland are now the 3rd fastest by team in history. So Jamaica 1st, USA 2nd, Great Britain and Northern Ireland 3rd. But somewhere in all the drama and the Chinese whispers and arguably just poor choice of words, they got it severely wrong.
Incidentally, I was wondering what these letters mean, SFH, etc. And in order to confirm my suspicion on what they represented, I emailed them. No, I didn't. I just checked some other sources and found out, of course, they mean Heat 1, semi-final, etc. Which reminded me that in 2012, Jamaica got 2 top 10 times in 2 days, one of them being the current world record. Now that is ridiculously good.
So now when we refer back to the media reporting, it's just painful to take in. Look at this. The Guardian article is especially amusing. Look at this. So when they were talking about the team being interviewed after winning, his face said it all. Unbelievable. Well, that's probably because it is! It's probably because it is. He probably knows it. He probably knoes it isn't. Here we are. Flipping Colin just talking nonsense.
Fastest time in
Just makes you cringe, doesn't it?
when it comes to 4x1 running.
Now, we're partway through a case and already we've discovered some history-altering information, and I'm sure some of you are watching this already will be starting to comprehend the catastrophic implications of this, that the IOC and the IAAF have some serious issues with regards to admin, organisation, misinformation and potentially ethics. Now, I've personally taken the liberty of alerting Sebco and anyone who follows him on Twitter, hashtag fix the world record progression, hashtag 3731. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And we'll just check out Dick Pound as well. Oops, that's definitely not Dick Pound. So it looks like he doesn't have a Twitter. Just go back to Sebco here. Hashtag Dick Pound needs an official Twitter. Hashtag Richard W. Pound. Now at this point I hear some people saying, "Oh, come on, it's just one records list, it's not a big deal, it doesn't really make much difference." Well, first of all, I disagree, okay? Second of all, there's so much more, okay? This video's not called World Sport Conspiracy for no reason. Let us continue.